Don't ever be afraid to be your perfectly imperfect you. Happy New Year! Hi guys, and welcome back to Makeup My World. Today I'm bringing you a New Year's Eve party look that has a little bit of smoke and a lot of glitter. I hope you guys give this a try, and if you do, I'd appreciate if you send me a pic on Instagram. So if you guys would like to see how I got this smoky, glittery look, keep on watching. As always, we're going to go in and start with priming the eyelid, and I'm using MAC's paint in the color Bare Canvas, and I'm just using a brush to apply this all over the lid from the lash line all the way to the underside of the eyebrow. Make sure that the product is really well blended and nice and smooth, so when you apply your eyeshadow on top, it has a good strong base to adhere to. For this look, I'm using my Urban Decay's Gwen Stefani palette, and I'm starting off with the color Stark. This is a great transition color to apply right there into the crease, and I'm starting always on the outer corner, and I'm using small circular motion to apply that all the way in towards the inner tear duct. As a base for the lid, I'm going to be using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Black, and I'm applying this pencil all over my lid space. I do this because I'm going to be following it up with black shadow, and I don't want the black shadow to have spaces where you can still see my skin through, and I want the color to be deep and dark and not be gray and charcoaly. So this is always a great step when you're using darker shadows. To blend out this product, I'm using my best and cheapest tool, which is my fingertips. I'm going along the edges of the black NYX shadowed pencil that I just put down, and I'm just making sure that it's nice and well blended. I don't want to have any harsh lines, and I definitely don't want to have any streaks or bumps of product. I want it to be very smooth so that the eyeshadow applies very nice and opaque on top of it. Okay, so the next color in the palette that we're going to go into is Blackout, and it is a black matte shadow, and I'm taking it on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm pressing it into the base that we just put down. We want to make sure to start as close to the lash line as possible and then get the product that you've just put down and work it up towards the crease. You don't want to go up into the crease or above it. You kind of want to just get the most amount of product directly onto the lid and then use that to blend upward and slowly create the shape that you want. As you can see, I'm using a lot of pressing, circular, and windshield wiper motions all at once. I'm really slowly but surely creeping that color up into the crease line. I don't want to just pop a bunch of color into the crease and look like a raccoon. I want to have a definite shape to this, and I want to take my time while I'm doing it. The next color we're going to pick up is Punk, and we're using a fluffy shadow brush for this as well, and I'm going to take this in teeny tiny circular motions around the perimeter of Blackout. I really wanted this to look like the black transitioned into a deep chocolate brown, and this color from the palette is ideal because not only does it have this deep brown tone to it, but it also has a hint of burgundy, and it just makes the color really just transition well, and it looks like a gradient once everything is all blended out together. So use very small strokes and apply this just to the outer edges of that black shadow as a transition color. Okay, as always, we're taking a clean blending brush and we're going to blend out all of those edges. So you're going to find that the brush overlaps on the black and the brown, and that's completely fine. You want to make sure that these two colors meld together, that the brown literally looks like it melts in to that brown shadow. So take your time using windshield wiper motions and make sure that everything is well blended and there's no harsh lines and that everything just looks soft. With the same blending brush that we used to apply the color Stark earlier, I'm going in with the color Steady, which is a beautiful shimmery goldy peach color, and I'm applying this just to the outside of that color Punk, and it's just to warm up this look and give it a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of interest. Next, for the brow highlight, I'm using a combination of the colors Bathwater and Skimp. Bathwater is a golden shimmery color, and Skimp is more of a cream pink matte color, and together they give just the right amount of sheen right underneath the brow bone. So I'm using windshield wiper motions to apply this right underneath the arch and then into the tear duct. Of course, we're going to go ahead and blend everything together, so make sure that you use windshield wiper motions, and anywhere that looks like it needs to be cleaned up, you can also blend those areas out as well. On the lower lash line, I'm applying the same NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in black, and I'm just running this as close to the waterline as I can. I want to make sure that we do have a base for the shadow that we're going to apply here, and we do want to smoke it out so that we have some balance on the top and the bottom parts of the eye. Now going back into the color Blackout, we're taking a pencil brush and we're going to apply this color to the lower lash line. I'm using a pencil brush so I have more control over the product. I want to make sure that we have as few spaces as possible where skin is peeking through. To smoke out that lower lash line, I'm going in with a smudge brush, and you don't need to add any more product. You just need to use the shadow that you just laid down and smudge it downwards. With the same smudge brush, I'm going into the color Punk, and I'm applying it just beneath Blackout on the lower lash line. I love the combination of these two colors together, and I like that warmth that the Punk gives to this look, especially when it looks like it's starting to go a bit dark in color. Now for some liquid liner. I'm going in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper to add a cat eye to this look. I always begin with the inner corner where I keep the line thin and close to the lash line, and as I build up towards the outer corner, I thicken up the line. I use the outer edge of my eye as a guide for where I want to begin my flick, and then I pull up and out towards the end of my eyebrow to create that nice sharp flick. I also take a bit of that liquid liner into the outer 2/3 of my lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm taking an eyeliner pencil and I'm going to go ahead and tightline the upper and lower waterlines with my Marc Jacob gel liner, and it's just a beautiful consistency and it applies really easily because it is a gel eyeliner pencil. So again, this is just going into my upper and lower waterlines to make sure that the smoky look is nice and complete. To add some sparkle and shine to this look, I'm using my Lit Holographic Kit, which is basically a glue and glitter kit. To use the base, I'm dipping a small angled brush into the glitter base and I'm tapping off the excess. Then I'm going straight into the glitter pot. I'm making sure that the glitter is sticking to the end of the brush since I want to apply this glitter in a straight line right above my eyeliner. I'm holding my skin taut when I apply the glitter because I don't want the brush to skip over my skin, and I'm using very small strokes and taking my time and making sure that the glitter actually adheres to my skin. And this kit is really great because the glitter base really helps the glitter to go where you want it instead of all over the place. And you're really just going to be just tracing the same line, the same outline that we placed when we applied the cat eye. So take your time, apply the glitter, and add sparkle and shine wherever you want to in your look. And just in case there's any fallout from the eyeshadow or glitter, I'm using a fluffy brush just to flick it all away and clean up my face. For my mascara, I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and when I'm applying this to the upper lash line, I'm making sure to get right next to the base, wiggle the brush a bit, and turn it at the same time. This just gets the product distributed evenly on those lashes. I'm also applying it to the lower lash line as well because this is a smoky look and your lashes can tend to disappear when using so many dark shadows. Every party look deserves some lashes, so I'm using these human hair lashes from my local beauty supply, and I adhere them with Revlon lash glue. Well, I start off by pressing the lash band into the middle right next to my natural lashes, and then I work on the outside of the band and then the inside of the band. Don't worry if the band teeters a little bit, just keep going back and forth and making sure that they apply and stick against your skin. If you find that you're having a little bit of problems, use a pair of tweezers. It always helps make it a little bit easier. And then once you've got them in place, use your fingers to push them in and flare them up so that they're not pointing downwards. Adding these lashes on just completes the look. To finish off the face, I contoured with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I added a bit of blush from ColourPop in the color Mochi. I added a bit of highlight from Becca in the color Rose Gold. And I also added some lip color from ColourPop, which is the lip liner and lippy stick in the color Brink. I hope you guys liked this New Year's Eve party look with a little bit of smoke and a little bit of glitter. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. If you have any other requests, please leave them in the comments below. As always, please be kind to one another and don't ever be afraid to be your perfectly imperfect you. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Click on the video above to get another glimpse into my world. Don't forget to visit my website, MakeupMaiWorld.com, for more details on me and the products used today. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My details are below. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.